Hello to you all watching this video. So this is my totem guide for all of the spawns I know of on Dead Dog Saloon. I went through all of this RNG BS, so you all don't have to, but anyway. I hope you all get a lot of value from this guy and enjoy. So, when we make our way around the main building, there is a totem spot that can be underneath all of these logs, I guess you could say, and stuff like that, like tucked away here. And with this one, there is a chance it will spawn here. It's not guaranteed, but there's a chance that a totem will be here. So yeah. Okay, so here we have another bone spot here. And if you notice this like structure right here, this tile, this building, so it says more and it's kind of hard to see. It says more and Harbeck, I believe. Harbeck livery. I think that's how you say that word. Livery. I'm gonna say livery. So here, if you go pretty much right underneath the steps, there will be a bone here. Now, with this tile here, there's a chance that a bone will spawn here. So yeah, there's a chance that a bone will spawn on this tile here. It's not guaranteed, but there's a chance. Okay, so if we make our way over here to this section of the map in Dead Dog with the windmill and the water tower, you'll see that there's a bone lit up on the screen here. So with this bone right here, this this bone has a 100% chance to spawn here always. So if a killer has a hex or anything like that, and you guys need help on this map, there's a good chance that this might be it. So yeah, with with this bone right here, there's a 100% chance that it will always spawn. Okay, so when we make our way to this tile right here with the double rock pillars, I guess you could say, this unsafe loop right here, there is always going to be there's always going to be an adjacent I guess kind of structure along with it, and that being this right here with the tree and this other rock pillar here, and within the structure, there can be a bone in here. So if you do happen to see like this tile right here, and then you look over here and you look adjacently, I guess you could say, look right next to it, you could say, like somewhere around the area, you always see like this sort of structure here, and there should be a bone in the nook of it sometimes. Okay, so here at Dead Dog, there's Dead Dog's there's Dead Dog's sort of iteration, I guess you could say, of the TL walls here, as you can see, and so sometimes kind of like on the outside of it, I guess you could say, towards the center of the map, you'll sometimes be able to find some bones within, like, tucked away in the nook of like these three rectangular crates here. So something to watch out, and I guess something to keep in mind here. Alright, you guys, so we make our way here to Dead Dog's iteration of the TL wall here with the breakable door. Again, so I believe the first time I showed you a bone, it was off to the side, connected to this tile, like in between these rectangular crates here. So, that's the spot there. But the other spot where it could be actually is along the I guess the T part of the TL wall here, I guess you could say, Dead Dog's version, and it could be tucked away right between the wall and this barrel right here, so in the T section of the loop here. Well, alright, you guys, so back at the TNL wall again, actually there's a third spot where you can actually find a bone here. So if you go to the L part of the wall and you kind of just keep following it down over to this part of, I guess, of the structure here, like in this little corner, there's a chance that a bone could spawn. So yeah, there's a chance that a bone could spawn right here. Alright, so we pretty much have the front of main building here for trying to find this bone I'm going to tell you guys about. So the bone is actually when we make our way over here into kind of like the bushes off to the side here. There's a bone that can spawn right in here actually from main building. Uh, yeah, I guess there's not much else to really say about it, but yeah, there's a bone that can spawn right in this little crook here with this big cactus here. So something to kind of like keep in mind here. When we come to inside the main building here, there is a bone that has a chance to spawn in here, like inside here by this broken mirror, and yeah, so a bone can spawn here. If we make our way to this tile right here, which I actually should say too, this tile only shows up on kind of this half of the map here, with a over here by the gallows, basically this area. So if we make our way to this tile here, there, well, or rather, this tile here you see with the wagon with the two barrels in it, and then over here you have some crates and some barrels stacked up with each other. And so on this part of the loop here, there is a bone that will spawn right in this little crook right here, and if you see this tile actually too, there is a 100% chance that there is a bone here, and so yeah, this is a bone spot to definitely keep in mind here. Okay, you lovely people watching me here on YouTube. If we make our way to the gallows here, there is a bone that sometimes can spawn right underneath the stairs here, kind of like tucked away in these near these barrels here, and it has a chance to spawn here, and so this is a bone to watch out for. We make our way here to this structure unique to Dead Dog. It has two breakable walls, one right here and one right here, and it has just a standalone window actually too. It has like nothing. There's nothing else really connected to it. It's just the two walls and then the standalone window. But here, we can have a bone that can spawn like when you kind of go through the window here and come to this area right here. There can be a bone that spawns right here. Let me. I'm trying to reconnect my total to kind of like visualize a little bit better, but yeah, there can be a bone that spawns right in this little nook, right in this loop here. All right, you guys. Well, if we make our way to this tile right here, this is a structure that's always going to be in Dead Dog. This with the wagon, with the pallet, and then the crates off to the side here. So there is a there's a bone that can spawn. There's a few spots actually. I'll go through all of them since I'm here with this one right here. So there's a bone that can spawn right here. Yeah, so right here, basically where I just hit my tentacle. There's one that can also spawn right next to it, right here. And also there's one that can spawn like right in here also. Right in here too, where I hit my tentacle. There's one that can spawn right in there too, so those are some bones to keep in mind here. But basically, to keep it simple, there's basically some bones that can spawn around the crates area of this loop right here. Yeah, this loop right here. Okay. Alright, you guys, so I am inside of my main building here, and there's another bone that can spawn right here inside of main building, so this is another spot to keep in mind here. Okay, you guys, so we make our way back to this tile right here with the double breakable doors and the standalone window. There's no I guess extra kind of connected stuff with it, or like tiles and all that, but basically no. So basically the two breakable doors and the standalone window. Now we come in here and we find that there's a bone now over here, like kind of inside this broken up barrel. So yeah, there's a spot right here. Alright, you guys, so I have another total spot here. So if we make our way to this tile, basically, yeah, you can consider it a tile. If you make our way to this tile right here, and we see the tipped over bale of hay with the pallet that can sometimes be here, sometimes it could be here, sometimes it won't. But yeah, so with this structure right here, and then you have this building here that I guess looks like this. as you guys can see. If we make our way to kind of like inside of here, inside this little nook, there can be a bone spawn here, so this is another spot. Alright, you guys, so we make our way back to the structure here again with this with these tipped over bales of hay. And okay, so there was originally I said there was a totem tucked away in here. Now there's an alternate spot where it can spawn, and so that spot is back here. Actually, it's back here. So it's like back here between this sort of pile of crates, barrels with this bale of hay on the ground here too. So yeah, this is the alternate spot that this bone could spawn with this tile, I guess you could say, right here, right here. We got another total spot here, and this one is where you have the rock pillar, and then you have the tree. These two are always next to each other at this tile right here, and then you have the crates like off to the I guess the left side of the loop here, and then pretty much at this loop there is a chance. It's not 100% guaranteed, but there's a chance that bones will spawn here. So another spot. Well, alright you guys, there's another spot here inside of Shack for the Bones. It's basically like as soon as you get up inside a shack, like yeah, in this little nook right here, and yeah, there's another bone spot. Alright you guys, there's another bone that is in main building here that can spawn here in this corner here inside the main building. There's a chance that it'll spawn here. It's not guaranteed, so another spot to keep in mind here. Alright you guys, so I have another bone spot for you guys. So we have this tent loop here that is on this side of the map here near the gallows. It'll always pretty much this structure right here, if it is here, it's a chance that it'll show up, but if it does show up, it will always spawn on this like part of the map, like near the gallows here. And you know, with it there's this there's some crates that's always adjacent to it. There's like some crates always next to it, so if you look around you'll always see some crates next to it. And within these crates, like in the nook, there will sometimes be a chance for bones to spawn here. It's not 100% guaranteed, but yeah, there are a chance for bones to spawn right here. Alright you guys, so I have another spot to where some bones could be here, and I'm not sure what you would call this tile here, but I know that as Survivor you would play it like it's an L almost. Like this tile where you play it like it's an L, you would go through here and then you take the window over here, it has a breakable wall. Yeah, but anyway, so that's the, you know, the loop right there. But kind of off to the side, but still connected to this loop, is you'll have this little spot right here to where it has a couple of crates, this little tank, I guess you could say, and there's some bags here that's kind of bloody actually on the bottom. And with this tile right here that looks like this, you guys, the bone is going to be here, and it has a chance to spawn here sometimes, but it's not guaranteed. Alright you guys, so I have another place where bones could be. And so with this tile right here with this wagon, sometimes a pallet will spawn with it, sometimes it won't. Yeah, anyways, with this little tile right here, you can say there's always going to be some crates off to the side connected with it. Yeah, as you can tell here, and within these crates, the nook of these crates, you will find a bone here sometimes. It's not guaranteed, but yeah, sometimes you can find a bone here. Alright you guys, so I have another bone spot here. So with this loop right here, it basically has a god window almost. Like this is a very distinct tile here in this map. It has like this window that's very, very strong. If you don't really break this wall, it's killer. It's pretty strong. But besides that though, like so when it comes to this tile here, there can be some crates pretty much right off to the outside of it, but still connected to it. You always find these crates towards the center of the map, basically connected to this tile. And underneath these crates, you know, this nook, you'll find the spot where bones can be. It's not guaranteed, but this is a spot where bones can spawn here. Alright you guys, so I found another spot for bones here. So we have this tile right here This tile right here is to where basically if you go up the stairs here, it kind of like funnels you to where if you're a survivor, you want to like make a left turn. So you go up the stairs and you have to make a left turn to take this vault here, this window. And pretty much as soon as you drop down and look to your left, you should see some bones here. Now, the thing about this tile is that sometimes it'll have a bone here. It's not guaranteed. And also, this tile can spawn on either half of the map here. So it can be on this side I'm on here, or it could even be on the opposite side over there. So yeah, there's a chance that a bone could be right here, but yeah, it's not guaranteed though. Alright, you guys, so I have another sort of cluster of bone spots here. Now this one's a little bit different because man, getting these bone spots right here is a little bit tricky, man, but I'll do my best to try to explain this to you guys. So um this area over here, this Glenville, past this Glenville sign, I'm gonna create sort of a cutoff point so you can better visualize the area I'm talking about here. Better, so here I'm gonna trace the cutoff point here with Nemesis, and I want you to kind of, just so you guys can follow me. So all the areas basically within where I trace Nemesis is where I want you to focus on. And so here, you see I start right here at the post here, so here. Okay, hopefully you guys can follow along, and we go back. That doesn't matter, we go outside. Now, yeah, so within this area, there can be cactuses that, there can be cactuses that spawn, like, within this area, like, these right here. These are what I mean specifically. Might find patches of cactuses in this area, and bones will be pretty much right up on them, like this right here. So yeah, this is another sort of area where you can find bones here. So another little area to keep in mind here. Alright, you guys, so I think I found the last bone here. So when you go to this area over here again, the Glenvale area, you'll see that I guess sometimes within it there will be a tree. Let me kind of trace the area that I'm you know, like kind of like the basically the area that I want you guys to focus on. So as Nemesis, I'm tracing sort of a circle here to where I want you to focus on for where I'm referring to as far as the general area here. So kind of like that general area there. But within this general area, you'll sometimes find a tree. Now, this tree doesn't always spawn in this general area, but sometimes when it does, it might be a bone like in between it. Like it might be a bone in between the nook of the tree that I'm referring to and a rock. And this is what we have right here. So this is another spot where bones could be. And even when you do see this landmark in this general area, it sometimes might have a chance to spawn a bone. It's not guaranteed, but yeah, it's a 50-50 as far as whether or not it will have a bone. So yes, another spot for a bone. Okay, everyone, again, I hope you all enjoyed this guide. Please like it if you did, and if you would like to see more Totem guides or have questions about this one, please let me know in the comments section. Thank you all so much again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!